Hi everybody, my name is Alyce Jepson. I'm one of the owners here at Awesome Relaxation. This is my friend Abby, and we are going to talk to you a little more today about Max. We're going to teach you how to use him. So first of all, I want you to know we wipe down all of the equipment several times a day, but we ask you to also wipe the equipment down before you use it. So when I come for a visit at Awesome, I just grab one of my towels that are at the cleaning station, spray it down really good with the incredible cleaner that we have. If you don't know about it, go look on our website. And then I wipe it down before I get in it. So that's already been done. Then I take my towel and put it in my nifty cup in my bag because we're very fancy here, and do that. Now, this is Max, and Max is one of the most intensive massage chairs that we have here at Awesome. And because I need to be in it for just a minute, I am going to put in one of these full body pillows that you'll be able to find at Awesome. If you don't know where they are, please ask your guest guide. But simply just tuck it in before you climb into Max, and that's all it takes. Now, in order to get into this chair, you want to be very careful. You don't never want to stand in any of the footrests. So I just like to put one foot at the front, one foot at the side, and then take one hand, set it down, sit down. You kind of end up on the footrest, but just lean back, or push back rather. The other really important thing is to make sure that your feet and legs get in between the cushions, not on top of them or with them behind your leg. You want to make sure that you're situated really well with your legs between the pillows. And then your arms. Max is kind of funny. Max is kind of tight. You would think, now big guys can sit in Max.
They can.
But when you sit in Max, it's almost like putting on a sport coat. You kind of have to take your arm, lean in, and then bring your arm into it. And same thing on the side, bring your arm into it. You can slide your arms in and out. It's just a little bit tricky. So that's how I like to get into Max. All right, Abby, take it away. Tell us about Max.
So Max, like you said earlier, is our deepest tissue massage chair. I use this on occasion. I know a couple of our members like to do some other massage chairs and work up to this one during their visit. But robotic massage is just really good overall for your body. It helps rub your lymphatic system and your body along your spine. And so it's going to help with some drainage with that. Also, massages just feel really good.
Yeah.
And
with muscle fatigue.
Yeah.
Adrenal fatigue, those kinds of things. It kind of recharges your body.
Yeah, so really comfortable. One thing I like to do with all of our guests that I help into massage chairs is actually have them take off their watch.
Oh,
because
right.
When Max or any of the other massage chairs that massages your arms clamps down, it tends to hurt because it gets down pretty hard. But it feels really good if you don't have your watch on.
Yeah.
So just tuck your arms back in there. And then the remote just sits right here on the side like this. So you just want to grab it.
Yeah, show him. There we go.
And then right here underneath the screen, sometimes it's dark, and so it's really good to bring a flashlight. But if you can't see it by feel, it's right here under the left-hand part of the screen, and you turn that on. And then you've got auto, you've got manual, you've got the sway. There's a couple different things on this. So we're just gonna go into auto, and since Alyce is kind of gentle, we're gonna put her on one of the gentle settings on this one. It's called rest and sleep. And so we're just gonna hit that.
So this chair automatically takes you.
Yep, it's automatically going to take you back. It's also detecting your body. And so the rollers are going up and down your spine right now just to kind of see where your back is, how kind of broad you are, so it can kind of get an accurate reading. Because of course it's not a human, so it's not going to know where it's going to hurt, but it can detect where your back is, so it can give you a better massage. And so with Max, you can adjust your feet. You can extend them out or you can extend them in depending on the body, but most of the time it does it automatically, so you don't have to worry about that at all.
Yeah, this one you can see I kind of playing accordion with my feet, so it'll go in and out, which is really nice.
And down further on the remote, or like we showed, you can turn on the heat setting, so you just go straight.
The heat in Max is pretty good.
Yeah, so you just come down to auto and then keep going down until you get to heat. And then you just go over with it and hit on. and then it just turns it on, and the remote goes back to normal. With most people, I just like to set the remote right here for them, so they can grab it if they need to, if it gets too rough for them. Because sometimes if you're in it for the first little bit, you're like, yeah, this is okay, but then after a couple more minutes, it's like, oh, this might not be the best.
Right.
So you just leave it there. I teach you how to turn it off. And then,
well, let's show them really quickly how to put it in a zero gravity position, because really simple. It's
yeah.
just that
So
okay
with
button.
this massager, all you have to do is hit OK right here, and it automatically will tip the chair back. You can go in manually and do it, or down here there's some controls to it, but the easiest way is you just hit OK again before you go into that setting, and it just lays you right back.
All right.
Is that pretty comfortable?
It actually is, especially with this pad. It's not overly. It does hit the back of my calves.
Yeah, so that's
lot.
another cool feature of Max, is there's actually a roller right behind your calves.
Yeah.
And some of the other massage chairs, they actually don't have that roller there. It's
Right.
just on the feet or on your back. So this one's really cool with that intensity-wise to get in their calf.
Right. So after this chair is done, does it sit up automatically?
So it does. So
Okay.
I'll show you that. So all you do is you grab the remote, and you're just going to hit the off button again, and it's going to say
and here we
resetting,
go.
and it starts sitting you up.
And that's all it takes to turn it off, too.
Yep, that's all it is. That stops the massage, it turns it off, it sits you up,
Right.
and then you just wait until it's fully done moving, because you don't want to get out before then, because you could potentially ruin
Right.
the chair. But you just wait, so it's done, and now you're just going to kind of slide your bum forward again, get your feet out, and then just...
And then there we go. And then just push up.
Yep.
All right. Let me grab my nifty piece of paper here. Make sure we're answering all the frequently asked questions
Yes.
that everybody has about Max. So let's see. Who is Max? We talked about people who Max is good for. People who really like a deep tissue.
Deep
massage.
tissues, maybe someone who's like working out a lot, someone who really enjoys the deep tissue. There's only a few people that I really know that really like Max right off the bat. Other people will tend to work their way up to him.
Okay. All right. So if you're somebody who really, your massage therapist is taking that elbow and really leaning in, you might really love Max. So keep that in mind. Let's see. The pillow. Sometimes if you want a really deep massage in your neck and your shoulders,
You can lift up one and then two.
and then that way the rollers can really get in to that neck and shoulder area. That can be really problematic for a lot of people. Now, one thing that this chair can do is we can pinpoint the massage, and I'm going to have Abby show us that. But I want you to remember, with a pinpointed massage, if you just have the massage sit and work on your neck and shoulders for an extended period of time, and you don't get a massage through the rest of your body, what it will do is break up that lactic acid. And that's great for a minute, but then if you don't move it through the body, if you don't help progress it through the body, it can actually make you quite sick. It can give you a headache. It can be quite painful. So just keep that in mind. But let's show everybody how to make that pinpoint.
Perfect. So you're just going to turn it on again, and you're just going to come straight down into manual, and we're just going to go over here to the mode and come over to kneading. We're just going to start that, and it's not actually going to tip back with the manual. It's just going to start doing its thing. So after, we'll give it a second because it's got to detect first. So then we're going to come back into the manual, and let's see, we're going to turn it down. So this is the other manual way that you can turn it to zero gravity, is coming here very to the bottom where it says 0, and then go over, and it hits on, so nothing's going to start tipping you back. So it's probably done detecting, or this chair only takes maybe like 30 seconds to detect, while some other chairs take a little bit longer. So now you come back into manual again, and then you come down to part. Now see how it says whole, partial, and point? So right now it's doing a whole full body massage. If you do the partial, it'll either just do like the upper half or the lower half, but you want to come down to point, and you click on that. And then I just like to bring it back to normal, but then you've got right underneath here these two controls, and underneath it says up, down, adjust. So these two controls is the actual rollers. So now I can take this and hold it.
Oh, it's moving in little increments, like really little.
Yeah, and so I can start moving the rollers up on Alyce's neck and shoulders.
Yeah, you're right there.
And so I can leave it right there if that's a good spot for her.
Awesome.
And it can massage there for maybe like 5 minutes or however long you want it. But like she said, you want to do a full body massage. So then sometimes what I like to do is just hold the down arrow and go down a little bit, wait there maybe like 3 minutes, then hold it down again, move it down to like my middle back, just keep working it. But the cool thing with this is you can come back in to the manual, Oops. And you can change the different style of the massage. You can also put it back to whole, so you don't have to worry about controlling it anymore. And it's not going to mess with the time or anything like that. Cool thing with this too is if you start in auto and you decide that actually I want to pinpoint it onto my shoulders, you can just go like I showed you and do the manual settings, and it's not going to mess up the time either. But if you move out of the manual back to the auto, that's when it's going to reset your time. So if you're on a time crunch, you just want to be aware of that. But if not, just enjoy your massage that you've got going on.
I'm enjoying this massage that you've got going on.
That's good.
Abby. Thank you. All right. Well, we hope that this answered all of your questions. If not, please talk to your guest guide, see the manuals that we have in the lounge. We also have written instructions by every piece of equipment, but underneath this video on the website, we have all the detailed information about each massage. We hope that this was good and informational. Thanks, Abby.
You're welcome.
Did an awesome job, sister. All right. Have an awesome day.